Matthew 20:17-28 is a powerful passage that offers a lesson on leadership and service. In this passage, Jesus predicts his own death and resurrection, and then proceeds to teach his disciples about the true nature of leadership in his kingdom. The passage begins with Jesus taking his disciples aside and telling them that he is going to Jerusalem, where he will be betrayed, condemned to death, and crucified. Despite this bleak prediction, Jesus then goes on to offer a lesson on true leadership. But Jesus called them to him and said, "You know that the rulers of the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones exercise authority over them. It shall not be so among you. But whoever would be great among you must be your servant, and whoever would be first among you must be your slave, even as the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Jesus is essentially saying that the world's model of leadership, where those in power use their authority to dominate and control others, is not the model for his kingdom. Instead, true leadership in his kingdom involves serving others and putting their needs above your own. This message is as relevant today as it was when Jesus spoke these words. In our society, we often equate success with power and control, but Jesus offers a different perspective. He teaches us that true greatness comes not from lording our authority over others, but from humbly serving them and putting their needs first. As Christians, we are called to emulate Jesus' example of servant leadership. This means being willing to put ourselves in positions of humility, serving others without expecting anything in return, and being willing to sacrifice our own desires for the sake of those around us. Ultimately, the message of this passage is one of love and selflessness. As we strive to be leaders in our communities, workplaces, and families, let us remember Jesus' words and follow his example of servant leadership, putting the needs of others first and seeking to serve rather than be served.